Good afternoon. So we are here to discuss the file server. No, so what we're going to perform right now or to do right now is how are we going to set up a file server? Okay, so we can see or we can learn how are we going to create a file share na pwedeng accessin ng different person or different student no to a specific folder. So what we are going to do is to, for example, you are a um, IT student. So doon lang sa IT shared folder ka lang merong access. And then if you are a computer science student, so you were going to access the only computer science shared folder. You do not have any access um, to the IT shared folder. Okay. All right. So first, what are we going to do is to install yung roles muna. Okay. So punta tayo sa manage, server manager, then manage, and then click natin yung role based or feature based installation. Okay. Then next, and then next pumunta tayo dito sa file and storage services. So we're going to click itong file server. No, installed na siya. And then next is to file server resource manager. Okay? And then click lang natin yung add features. Okay? Then click next. Okay? Next. Okay, next. Then click natin restart para automatic mag-restart siya upon installation para um, clear yung installation natin, then install. Then let's wait for a while. Okay, it's already completed. Okay. Okay. So right now, upon installation, punta tayo dun sa mag-create tayo ng pag-create tayo um, ng isang folder, and then prior to that, kailangan muna tayo mag-add ng disk. So for this case, wala pa ako na-add na disk. So shutdown ko muna. Okay. Let's wait na totally shutdown. Okay, it's already shut down. So punta tayo dun sa settings ng VM. Ito yung DC, yung pangalan ng sa akin. And then mag-create tayo ng disk. So for this case, ang disk na i-create ko is just uh, 10 gig lang. Kahit mga 5 gig lang. Okay. And then choose. Then power on. Okay. So we have to install yung disk. Or we have to add. Okay. Okay. Type E. And then let's put name file server. Okay. Finish. Okay, we're good. Okay, then punta tayo dun sa create natin na disk. So, create tayo ng folder. File shares. Ibig sabihin lahat ng file shares nandyan. Then, create tayo ng IT shared. And then, create tayo ng CS shared. Okay? So, prior to that, kailangan muna natin mag-create ng mga, halimbawa, username. Halimbawa tayo, di ba? Kailangan natin ng username. And then, yun lang yung merong access dun sa uh, sa shared folder na yan. Okay? So, punta tayo dito sa Tools, Server Manager, then Tools, and then Active Directory Users and Computers. Okay? Then create tayo ng user. Okay? Right-click dito sa users, no? Right-click, and then New, then User. Okay? And then, lagay natin dyan, halimbawa, CS student. Yan, nalagay din natin as username. CS student. Okay? Then kayo na bahala maglagay ng password kung anong password na gusto niyo ilagay. Then, click natin yung user cannot change password and then password never expire. Wag natin gagamitin user must change password para hindi na kayo mag-change ulit ng password. Okay? Okay, so we already created the CS student or the computer science student account, and then we have to create another one for IT. Okay, IT student. Okay, so again, same lang din, kayo na bahala sa password. Panlalagiin natin ito mamaya dun sa isang VM natin. Alright, click ulit natin ito dalawang to. Okay, so we already created. Ito, itong dalawa. CS student and IT student account. Okay, next. Punta tayo dito sa CS shared. So we have to configure na yung share natin. So punta tayo sa right click tayo dito sa folder na to, no? And then properties. Okay? And then click natin yung sharing. Okay? And then click natin yung advanced sharing. Then click natin tong share this folder. Click. Okay? So ito yung pangalan na magiging share natin, no? Yung shared folder natin for CS. So ngayon, everyone, ibig sabihin ng everyone, lahat nung users can be able to read it. So dito, what we're going to do is let it muna natin, no? Ayan muna natin. So, tapos i-add natin yung yung user account na create natin kanina for CS student. Okay? CS student. Then, check names. Okay, so ito yung grenade natin kanina. Okay? Then, click natin okay. Then, lalagay natin yan, yung control niya is full control. Pwede siyang mag-edit or change, pwede siyang i-read. Okay? And then, click okay. Alright. And then, sa IT shared, ang ilalagay naman natin dito is yung i-add natin yung IT IT account no, na create natin kanina. So again, we're going to share it muna. Share this folder and then ito yung name ng folder, then permission. Then add natin yung IT student account. Check names. Okay, and then okay. Then allow. Click natin ulit yung allow. So for example, remove muna natin to. Hindi muna wala muna makaka-access. Including si wala din makaka-access. Mamaya natin i-configure. Tingnan natin kung ano yung difference ng account ng CS and also what do you call this? IP. Okay? Okay. So okay, na-set up na natin lahat. Okay? So i-power on natin naman yung isang VM. Gagamitin natin pan-login is yung account na create natin. So if you are a CS student, yung CS student account gagamitin natin. If you are a IT student, then IT student account yung panalagay natin. Okay? So for this case, we're going to log in both, no? Pero one at a time kasi isa lang yung VM ko. Okay? All right. So punta kaya mag-login muna ako kay kay CS. Okay. Oops. CS student. Okay. So ngayon, I'm going to try to access yung dalawang file share natin. Na kung ma-access ko. Ako ako ay nakalagin as CS student. And so first, we're going to itong backslash na to, double backslash. And then kung ano yung server name, yung server name ng file server natin. For this case, ito yung server name, no? Ito, new-dc server malayan.malayan.com. Okay? New dc. Sige, baka whether capital or hindi, okay lang din. Okay? So for this case, gawin natin capital para hindi tayo malito. At malayan.com. Okay? Then, backslash ulit. So makikita natin yung dalawa nating shinare na folder. Yung IT shared and also yung CS shared. So for this case, enter ko muna. Sorry, mali. Okay, so ang pwede ko lang ito yung mga pwede. Ito, proprietary to ni Windows. So normal siya na pero ano lang yan. Wala kayong hindi ito yung create natin. Let's focus only on the IT shared and CS shared. So sa CS shared, so since CS yung account na gamit ko, definitely may access ako dyan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng access, pwede akong mag-create ng folder o pwede akong mag-edit and pwede din akong mag-create uh, ng mag-add ng pwede ko rin siyang i-delete. Okay? Pero, doon kaya sa IT shared, makaka-access ba ako? Then let's see. Ayan, wala kasi akong access. Ayan, as you read, you do not have permission to access itong shared na to. Contact your network administrator to request access. So, tingnan natin. Baguhin natin yung access na to. So, sabi natin, yung permission niya, wala eh. Kahit sino, walang permission eh. So, ngayon, lagyan natin, everyone. Ibig sabihin, lahat. So, meron siyang access na read-only lang. Tingnan natin kung makaka-login siya. Makaka-enter siya. Wait lang Hindi, naka-ano kasi ako eh. Okay, wait. IT shared. Everyone. Sorry. So we have to, hindi si everyone, no? Hindi siya advisable. Usually, kapag sa enterprise, we are removing it. Okay? Pero, since nga CS ako, kaya hindi ako maka-access. Okay? Okay, so let's add yung IT. IT student. Dito sa IT shared. Okay? Wait. I-move muna natin. Yan natin yung everyone. Experiment lang to Yan. So, kaya nakalagay dito, kaya nakita natin na na-access ko yung yung itong IT shared kasi naka-enable yung everyone na pwede niya ma-read. Read only, pero hindi to makakapag-create. Ayan so, pagka ni-remove ko to, hindi na talaga hindi na niya ma-access yan. Okay? Ayan. Okay, pero again, it's not advisable sa enterprise, it's not advisable na we're going to add yung everyone dito kasi it will also having UI challenge, no? Kasi malilito yung magkakalituhan na, ay, bakit mo ma-access? Kasi naka-everyone. So, dapat ang access lang dito is kung sino lang talaga dapat yung may access. We have to remove the everyone. Okay? So, for IT shared, balik natin yung student. Okay? Then, allow full control. Okay? So, again, I'm using yung account ni CS. As you can see. So, wala akong access dito sa IT share na yan. Okay? So, ngayon, magla-log up ako. Sign out ako. Mag-log in ako using IT student. Yeah. Tingnan natin kung saan naman ako walang access. Tingnan natin baka may everyone dito. Yeah, may everyone. Okay? So, new new DC server that mali yan. Oh, ba't wala? Lang ah. New, ay, wala pa lang. Mapapansin nyo, pagka mali ako ng server name, hindi siya tumutuloy. So, wala. Ibig sabihin, hindi ko ma-access. Oh. Wala. So, dapat tama yung server name. Yan. Okay. So, kanina, ang gamit ko is yung CS student account. May access ako sa CS student. Ngayon kaya, um, CS, I'm using a IT student. May access pa ba? Yes. Bakit yes? Kasi nakalist yung everyone. So, pagka ni-remove ko tong everyone, tingnan natin kung may access po ulit yan. Wala na. Okay? So, ngayon, ang meron na lang siyang access is kay IT shared. Okay? Makapag-create ng document yan. Ayan. Makapag-delete. Okay? So, next, lalagyan natin ng quota. No? Kasi kasama sa discussion natin sa lecture yung quota management. Ibig sabihin ng quota, ilan lang yung pwedeng i-allot. Halimbawa, ang allotted lang sa iyo is per student is 100 MB. So, hindi ka na pwedeng lumagpas doon. Okay? So, let's see. So, punta tayo dun sa install natin na resource kanina. Or roles kanina, yung file server resource manager. Okay? And then, dito tayo sa quota management. Okay? So, wala pang any quota naka-create dito. So, we have to create one. Okay? So, ngayon, since nasa IT shared, yun iba-browse natin. Ang gusto natin is si IT shared natin is 10 ano lang 100 gig lang yung 100 MB lang yung quota. Okay? Then we have to create. Ayan. So ayan, ito yung create natin. Ngayon, 0% pa siya. And then, ang limit niya is 100 MB. So let's see paano tayo makapag-create ng mag-add dyan ng file. Hold on na. Tingnan natin. Meron yan dito sa Windows, then font. Tingnan natin kung i-copy paste natin to. So currently, itong font is fonts folder is 300 MB. So, makikita natin kung i-allow ba tayo ng server na na mag uh, mag-copy o mag-store dito ng files na more than 100 MB. Okay? O yan. Sabi, there is not enough space of fonts. 305 MB is needed to copy this item, delete or move files if you can so you can have enough space. So yun, kasi nga meron tayong quota. Okay? So kung ang gagawin natin, i-edit natin yung quota. Okay? So gawin natin 400. Then, tingnan ulit natin kung makakapag-ano na ba tayo? Makakapag-add na ba tayo? Kung makakapag i-store na tayo ng mas malaking file based dun sa quota na nilagay natin. So ngayon, ang quota natin is 400 MB. Tingnan natin. Retry. Okay. So tingnan natin kung ilan 'to. Oh, 380. So sakto siya. 380 MB. So sakto siya. Okay, tingnan ulit natin. Remove natin. Okay, then babaan ulit natin. Gawin natin 375. Okay, so 375 MB yung quota. Tingnan natin, baka naman mamaya payagan na siya ni Windows. Na 380 yung total size itong folder na to, baka payagan siya ni Windows kasi 5 MB na lang din naman. Tingnan natin. Di pa rin siya pinayagan. Kailangan pa ng mas malaki. So, gawin natin, disable natin yung quota. Okay? Then, retry natin. Pinayagan na siya. Kasi naka-disable yung quota. Okay? Pero, namomonitor pa rin na ayan. More than ano siya, more than siya dun sa limit na 375. Okay? So, baguhin natin. Tingnan natin, gawin natin 380. 100% na siya. Okay? Alright. So, that's all for the file management or file server management. So, ang suggestion ko, paulit-ulitin natin to dun sa personal laptop nyo, including the DHCP, including the DNS, kung anong ginawa natin last time. So that in the coming laboratory natin, smooth sailing na lang tayo. Okay? Alright. Thank you.